Hi everyone, my name's Electric Donkey, and welcome back to another little one of my review type things. So today, no one's emailed me over the past week, so we're just picking a random one out, and this is Death Unit, a bloody military adventure. It's by Haven Hun. So let's read what he's got to say. So it says, save the plans of a super weapon from the enemy base through 8 wild missions on foot, in a tank, leading a ship, or flying with an aeroplane. You can set up your upgrade your class and vehicle (brackets if available) before all missions. What I'm going to say off the top of starting is this little bit here doesn't seem to make much sense, so I'm not sure quite if that's because maybe not English or something, so maybe this is translated, but maybe try and get a English translator on that or something. I don't quite know how you'd get around that, but what you're trying to say, I think, is save the enemy from getting a super weapon through 8 wild missions, and then flying an aeroplane, not with an aeroplane. So then it says the 8th mission wasn't enough. So it should be the 8 missions. Is 8 missions not enough? I don't know. Get the Legends edition for extra missions, weapons, and vehicles. Okay, so let's just have a look at this game. So basically, from the pictures we can see we're kind of directing a ship, and then here we're kind of on feet. And we have got a little side note here saying, please keep in mind that this is a very early version of the game. The graphics will be much better, and the gameplay you see is only a test. Actually though, if we have a quick look at it, the graphics don't look bad at all. Let's just go in options one sec. Also, if it does look laggy, that's not the game. I was running it before, pretty solid, I'd say 60 frames per second it was mainly. So we've got a few settings. Also, the UI is really quite innovative. You see, you've got these bits here. What I will say though is, in the options you haven't got any options for like full screen and stuff. So maybe do that. But anyway, let's just go and have a look at the game. First off, I can see we've got some unfinished features here. But that's totally fine. So online doesn't work and profile doesn't work, but I presume campaign will. You get. So let's just start mission. Let's just click it. It's okay. So we can use WASD to turn and stuff. We can move around, and we appear to be on some sort of water. Oh, and we can shoot as well. Okay, so let's see what we can CCC on the CCC. So if we, okay, this is incredibly hard to control. Also, it's incredibly laggy because of the video recording, but so far I've not got that much gameplay. I'm wondering if we're actually going to find anything. Oh, okay, so do we shoot these? Okay, I feel like every week I'm repeating myself with these things, but we haven't got a tutorial. Guys, really, like, you need to step up your game here. There's no tutorial, so I'm currently just shooting these things. I don't know if they're on our side. I don't know if they're on another side. I don't know. You know, for all I know, they could be on any side. Unfortunately, I'm taking an educated guess and saying it probably isn't our side. Also, they don't seem to be attacking back. It seems like I'm playing cookie clicker at the minute, if I'm honest. So that's something to kind of work on. Obviously, I can't judge the whole game unfortunately. I can't judge it whilst I'm here just clicking away. It's all up to personal preference and stuff, but my personal preference is not this. Basically, what happens if we just kind of skirt around it? Like nothing. What happens if we crash it? Oh, we can just go through it. Okay. I'm gonna say, so far this needs a lot of work. So you've kind of going back to this. You said, okay, so this is an early graphics. So you mentioned the graphics. The graphics will be much better. I'm not seeing any problems with the graphics at the minute. These look nice. You know, these are fine. The gameplay. The gameplay's interesting. If I was to put something like this on the forums, I'd probably make it a bit more finished, if I'm perfectly honest. So even though it is an early preview or whatever, it's not finished. It's nowhere near finished, in fact. So that's something I would say. But on the terms of how you can improve it exactly is make a tutorial, kind of see what these things are actually meant to do. Another thing I have noticed is there's no, so all the art and stuff we've got going, here we've got the GameMaker logo and here we've got the GameMaker logo. So again, that's not a big issue at all, really. I wouldn't be concerned about that yet, really. But it's something you might want to look into. Also, how do I get out of here? Wait. Okay, I was just checking I didn't press my F10 instead, which stops recording. That wouldn't be good. So I'm going to leave that now for the minute. I think I've said enough. Just to say, whoever you are, Mr. Haven Hun. I'm not saying this is a bad game. I'm saying this is a good looking game. I'm saying it works potentially quite well. I'm just saying it needs a lot of tweaks, basically. Do comment as well below if you are like another nationality. So if you do want me to do little bits like this, I could just translate them for you quite easily. Other than that, I think you've got a pretty solid game, so just don't worry about the graphics. Graphics are perfectly fine. Fix some stuff up, make these things do stuff, add a tutorial, and then you can get into nitty gritty bits about like the logo and everything like that. But for the meantime, that's looking pretty nice. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, or just do whatever you guys want to do, and I will talk to you in the next one.